Boys, new episode of Raw Game. This one is a fucking banger. This is the first Raw Game where I'm not sitting on a fucking couch just talking shit. I'm behind a computer and I'm actually doing a live demonstration of how we do product research. As you guys know, I'm the one guru who responds to all your DMs. DM me on Instagram, all your questions. The Instagram handle, my Instagram handle is the bio of this video. DM me all your questions. I respond back with voice notes. I don't have a fucking virtual assistant in Pakistan. It's me responding. So DM me all your questions. I'm like the mentor you never had. As you guys know, no fucking fancy setup, just a plain white background. Let's get straight to the point. So, how to find untapped winning products. I made a video on this, but I was sitting talking. I wasn't showing it visually. So now I'm screen recording and I'm share with you guys exactly how to find untapped winning products. As you guys know, 99% of you guys do the fucking bullshit burner method. You're hopping onto other file winning products. You're not going to make money that way. If you want to make real money in this game, like I always say, you have to be one of the early people to bring the product to the market. So what I'm doing today is the untapped, I guess you could say, reverse burner method. One of my favorite product research methods, one of the easiest and one of the most effective methods. What I'm doing is I'm basically going on TikTok on my burner phone and finding products that are popping off right now. And I'm not like 99% of you fucking morons selling that product. I'm finding a different variation, but a very similar version of that product and bringing that to the market. Therefore, I'm still selling an untapped product. So what I'm going to do today is going to scroll my burner. I've already scrolled my burner. I'm not going to sit here for 4.5 hours and scroll on the burner. I've picked out a few products that I found on my burner that are popping off right now on TikTok. And I'm going to find different variations of these winning products, right? We're not going to sell the bullshit product that's working right now on TikTok because there's 10,000 other people selling the same shit. We're going to sell a different variation of that product, very similar version of that product, and we're going to bring it to the market. So what I've done right now is I pulled out 5-6 products that are popping off right now on TikTok. If you guys have your burner, you would definitely have seen these products. And then I found their AliExpress listings. For example, this one right here, I found the AliExpress listings. I'm going to teach you guys how to find similar variations of the product. The likelihood of the product working is very high since there's already a variation of it working right now on TikTok. So I'm going to do some live research. We might find some products. We might not find some products. I'm going to just fucking freestyle this. If I don't find a single product, I'm still going to upload this YouTube video. It's going to be like 5 minutes long. I just want you guys to understand my thought process as how I'm doing it. Because if I just do 5 minutes and I teach you guys how to do this for 5 minutes, you'll get the concept down. You'll understand how to do it. And you guys can go do it for 4.5 hours. So once again, I'm finding products on my burner that are popping off right now. My definition of popping off is if they have 10K or more followers on TikTok. If they have 10K or more followers on TikTok, they're popping off. I consider it a winning product and I want to find a similar variation. So I'll teach you guys how we do it. So number one, as you guys know, this bullshit coaster has been popping off on TikTok recently. Like the turtle screaming coaster. Why do people buy this bullshit? I really don't know, right? To be honest, I don't even see too much of a wow factor in this product, but it's popping off right now on TikTok. So good example. What did I do? I went on AliExpress. You can do this on AliExpress, Taobao, or 1688. To make it simple, I've done this on AliExpress. I've pulled out the listing on AliExpress. And I don't want to sell the same thing. I want to find a similar variation, right? So I've got the listing over here. What do? I'll always scroll down to related items, right? I'll flick through related items. These all look the same. These all look the same. None of this to me is fucking interesting, to be honest with you. These all look the same. These all look the same. Nothing appealing. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Sometimes they'll show similar items here too. See if there's anything similar. I've seen the Stitch one pop off too, so I'm going to avoid the Stitch one. Too saturated. It's popping off right now. But look, if I've never seen the Stitch one, Stitch would be a perfect example. Look, it proved my point. We've got the turtle popping off. Some smartass brought the Stitch one, and now the Stitch one's popping off too. I don't want to hop on the Stitch one. It's popping off. I'm sure there's probably 10 million different variations. There you go. Different variation, different color. It's not different enough to get me excited, so I'm not really too excited, but worst case scenario, we could roll with something like that. This is another product I'm going to show you guys. It's showing the recommended because I already pulled the tabs up over here. But yeah, as you can see, we'll go to this product in a second. None of this to me is really eye-catching. This one's not too interesting in my opinion. That one's kind of the same. I might just search it on here. I might search up 3D. Let's just say cup coaster. Is that what they put it here? 3D cup coaster. See if anything similar pops up. Nothing too appealing right now. Nothing too appealing right now. That's pretty interesting. Let's see something like this. Yeah, see, this is fucking like Tom and Jerry when this is a turtle. I would actually go for something like this. Same exact product, different variation. Not bad at all. All right, one product down, right? There you go. I'll genuinely go out there and run it. I don't recommend you guys watching this actually run it because this video is probably going to get 1,000 views and probably 40 people are all going to run it. but let's just say this video was not uploaded, I would have gone with this. I always like to go on the supplier storefront too, you know, see if they're selling anything else that's pretty interesting, catches my eye. In this case, you know, nothing really caught my eye. You can mess around, go on their products, quality products, you know, just go through their different tabs, and a lot of the time, exactly, you'll see absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna just run away. There you go. 2 minutes in, 1 product down, not bad at all. Let's see if we can get at least 3 products in this video today. Next product I pulled out, a lot of you guys have seen this, Stitch mat. As you guys know, BMW mats, Porsche mats, which I've got up next. Tons of mats and rugs are crushing. So Stitch mat, I pulled up the listing right here. Let's see if we can find any sort of similar Stitch mat. Let's see if the supplier's got anything sort of similar on a storefront. You know, there you go. 1 minute in, we've already got another Stitch mat. I don't really like the look of this. I can guarantee you it comes in the quality's dog shit. You know, I liked this one because you can tell the quality's all fluffy and nice. Something like this. Okay, it doesn't actually seem too bad, but I'm not too interested in a mat like this, right? You can really go down here. There you go. Different mat. 2 minutes in, another mat down. Beautiful. Winnie the Pooh. Okay, fuck Stitch. Stitch is working. I'll go with the Winnie the Pooh mat right there. Bang. Another product. Or if you want to go Stitch, bang, another one. Is this from Winnie the Pooh? I'm not a fucking, you know, anime expert, but I know this looks familiar. Yeah, this is the, is this Toys R Us? One of these bullshit shows. 5 products right there. Winnie the Pooh, right? Stitch is working. I've never seen Winnie the Pooh. I'll give this one a shot. Another Stitch one right there. Another Stitch one right there. You guys do your due diligence and make sure no one is running these Stitch ones, or at least no major accounts are running the Stitch ones. But boom, 3 products right there. Winnie the Pooh, Stitch, Stitch. And this one, this is some bullshit show. Is this Monsters Inc. or what is this? Passionate audience behind these. These products that have a cult-based passionate audience, such as anime products or Stitch or Winnie the Pooh, sell like crack, right? So banger right there. I would genuinely go with the Winnie the Pooh one or one of these Stitch ones if it hasn't been run. If this is that bullshit Monsters Inc. or whatever it's called, I'd go with this one too. Not a bad product at all, right? Boys, 5 minutes in. I've literally found 5-6 products in 5 fucking minutes. A lot of you guys DM me, bro, I can't find any products. 5-6 minutes in, we found 5-6 products right there. Winnie the Pooh is my go-to one, right? Very passionate audience, very cute, I guess you could say, product, not bad at all. While we're here, we'll just quickly check out this supplier storefront, see if anything really pops my eye. Anime cases have been working very well, you know, lately. There you go, anime rug. That's a fucking banger. I've seen tons of anime rugs crush it. This is good. I'm just concerned about the quality. Once again, it doesn't seem like it's too fluffy. Let's see. Quality doesn't look too good. If it was like the fluffy texture, I would definitely go for this. I've seen anime rugs crush it. So, not a bad product at all, right? Boys, 5-6 products already in like 5-6 minutes. Let's go. So what's the next product over here? Let me close this. Let me close this. This one I believe is a Breeze fan. Yep, Breeze fan. I'm going to show you guys this. You guys have known this. This is probably the most saturated product in the world. Do not sell a Breeze fan. Find a alternative. So 3-in-1 fan. Beautiful. Let's go down and see if there's anything else that's fairly interesting. This is all the same product. 3-in-1 Breeze fan. And boys, it's so easy to make videos for these sort of products because you can look at your competitors and just copy them. So this is quite different, but I've seen this one before. I'll still pull it up. This one looks too cheap and bullshitty. Nothing appealing here. Let me search up 3-in-1. Let's put Breeze fan. So this is the one that's saturated that we've all seen. You know, nothing here is really okay. Look, that's a different design, but I feel like it's not different enough. Same with that. This one's not bad. I think we pulled that up. Speed, 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 go! None of this means eye-catching. None of this means really eye-catching. Next step. I'm scrolling fast because if it catches my eye fast, then it's probably gonna catch people's eye on TikTok too. Because what are they doing on TikTok? They're scrolling. Okay, I'm out. You know, this is not bad. You could run with something like this. You know, this is not like a 10 out of 10 in my opinion, but it's similar enough. And it actually looks really fucking powerful, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like, you know, you could lift the top over here. Could you lift the top here? This is not bad. If I was genuinely doing a product research session right now, in the last 10 minutes we found 5 bangers, I'm not too fussed. This could be like my product where if I just can't find anything, I'd go for it. But it's not a bad product at all. It's different. But I feel like I've seen this. So do your due diligence. Make sure it's not popping off too hard. Next one, Porsche rug. As you guys know, Porsche rugs, BMW rugs, they're crushing TikTok, right? So what do? I found the listing right here. Got the Porsche rug out over here. Beautiful. I've seen this one. I haven't seen this one. This is good. I've seen this one. Nice. Look at all these different cars. Look at all these different cars. I'd pick a car that has a very passionate audience, such as Supra. All these Supra faggots with all their... They love Supras more than fucking Lamborghinis. I don't know why, but Supra, right? I'd look for a Supra car man. You know why? Because I know it's got a passionate audience. GTR, very passionate audience, as you guys know. I feel like I've seen something similar, but I haven't seen this exact GTR mod. There you go. One product down right there. GTR. Out of curiosity, I'm a huge McLaren fan. I'm gonna just see if there's any McLaren rugs. But look, we've already found a fucking GTR one. I would genuinely go for this one. Not bad at all. Just pay attention to the sizing. Make sure you get a different size. Let's see if there's any other rugs with passionate audiences that pop off over here. Uno, I wouldn't run this, but it's pretty interesting. Let's see what else pops off down this rabbit hole. Game Boy. Some other Stitch Light. Money rug is sick. You guys all watching this video are into making money. Like, we would buy this sort of shit, but majority of people, I don't think, on TikTok would find this too appealing, so I wouldn't run that. So, I'm going to just quickly search up, so this I'll go with, right? I'm going to just search up McLaren rug. See if anything pops up. These are super lame, I'm not going to lie. This is super lame. Yeah, I'm not going to waste too much time. You guys know the sort of rugs I'm looking for. It's not these sort of rugs, right? Anyways, GTR rug, fantastic. If it hasn't been tapped, I'd absolutely go for it, right? Let's see. Look at all these different variations we've got. Look, a million different options. I believe this is the Mazda. A few of my friends back in high school had this. The Mazda where the fucking lights, you know, go up. I think it looks gay as fuck, but I know there's a huge cult following for these sort of Mazda cars. Back home in New Zealand, there's whole Facebook group chats for people who had this bullshit car that all link up and, you know, take photos with their fucking cars. But not a bad car at all, you know. It's got a passionate audience. So we'll go to the next one. Take this out, take this out. Boys, 6-7 products in fucking 10 minutes. So, as you guys know, these car holders are doing very, very well, right? So let's see if we can find any. I've seen, you know, cat car holders do very well and whatnot. Let's see if there's any other similar ones that pop up that really catch my eye. These, you know, key holders, I mean, are doing very fucking well on TikTok. So let's see if there's anything that catches my eye. I'm going to go over here, supplier storefront. Let's see if this supplier's got anything appealing for us. Seems like he's really focused on, you know, bullshit, little cheap toys, not interested. Key holder. Let's just see if there's any car key holder. Yeah, let's see. Car key holder. I don't want this video to be too long, so if I don't find anything in a minute or two, I'm gonna just dip to the next product because we've already found like fucking 5 products, boys. But there we go. We'll see if this listing has anything under its similar ones. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, we're getting closer. Obviously, this is the one we've been looking at. None of this to me is really eye-catching. None of this to me is really eye-catching. None of this to me is really eye-catching. Key chain holder. Doesn't just have to be car keychains. We can go into other keychains. As you guys know, like cat hooks and all that are doing very well. Let me take out car, see if anything pops up. Speed, boys. You know, if you see a shit page like this, don't spend 4.5 hours on it. Quickly move. Change up the keywords. Let's say, let's go down the rabbit hole of the cat keychain holder. If that... There you go. So as you guys know, these are popping off really well, right? Let's see if we can go down this rabbit hole and see if there's anything similar that catches our eye. These are way too similar. That's not bad. Is that a Hello Kitty version? Okay, it's not a Hello Kitty version, but why don't I search up Hello Kitty? Hello Kitty. Take out the cat. Let's see if there's a Hello Kitty keychain holder. That would slap. Doesn't look like anything. A little rabbit hole I have to do too is a lot of the shit won't shop on AliExpress, but it's on AliExpress. Go on Google, search up this, add AliExpress behind it. Now go on images. See if there's any Hello Kitty ones that pop off. Nope, doesn't seem to be Hello Kitty. Okay, I fucking didn't even put Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. It came up to my mind, what about Stitch? Stitch would be pretty good. If there's a Stitch version of this, that would do very fucking well on TikTok. Doesn't seem like there's any Hello Kitty. I'm not going to waste time. Stitch, Not exactly what I'm looking for, but it's close. Yo, look. Isn't this a fucking Hello? There you go, boys. Hello Kitty. Bang. There you go. Finished. Next. I'm too good at this shit. Alright, retro camera. As you guys know, this camera's been popping off on TikTok. There's a trillion variations of this. Don't be the moron who sells it. Jesus Christ. Don't be the moron who sells the same exact shit as this. But anyway, I've got the listing here. Let's see if there's any similar cool variations popping off. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Just pop up the tabs. You know, be fast with it. Pop up tabs. Go down. It's like a knockoff DJI camera. None of this means eye-catching. None of this means eye-catching. No, okay. I've seen this though. I've seen this. I won't necessarily run this because I've seen this. I don't think anyone's popping off. There's a lot of people testing this, but they're smart. They took a variation of what's popping and brought a different version to it. Same exact shit here. But I wouldn't run that. I'll be honest. I have seen that. None of this to me is eye-catching. This is not what I was looking for. This is the same product. Let me search it up. Vintage mini camera. This one was probably the biggest winner out of all the variations, as you guys have seen that one's popped off like crazy. They all look fairly similar, I'm not gonna lie. None of this means eye-catching, none of this means eye-catching, none of this means eye-catching. Alright, my last shot. If I stay here for 10 minutes, we'll come out with 2 or 3 products, but I don't want this video to be too long. My last little quick shot at this product is what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly pull up his storefront, pull up his storefront, pull up his storefront, pull up his storefront, and then go see if there's anything interesting under their store. See if there's any camera specific. Are you fucking serious? There's no camera specific niche. There you go. They've got this one up here. Not next. I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want the video to be too long, boys. I think it's the same supplier. See if this one's got anything. Let's go here. Alright, I'm gonna just stop here. I don't want this video to be too long, but I guarantee if you were to sit here for 5-10 more minutes, we're definitely finding a million different variations for this product right here. As you know, that one's being tapped. Just check this guy one last time. See if anything pops off. But I'm pleased. We found like fucking 7 products, boys, in this short video. I don't know what the duration is. 17 minutes. 17 minutes. And we found like fucking 7 products. Okay, this could be a shout. This could be a shout. Okay, there we go. I think we've done it, boys. This is sick because it actually looks like a fucking retro camera. Yeah, there you go. If this actually is vintage, then, you know, we've got it. Bang, finished. Retro camera. Let me just see if it actually is vintage. Yeah, it is vintage. Perfect. Great product right there because it actually looks like a 2007, 2008 camera. So, with that being said, boys, do not DM me saying I can't find products. Free video right here, 17 minutes long. In 17 minutes, we walked out with 7 fucking products, right? 7 or 8 products in 17 minutes, right? So go out there, give this method a shot. I made a YouTube video on this, but it's sitting down. I feel like this version is way more appealing, you know, where I can actually share my screens and break it down for you guys. And so yeah, hope you guys appreciate the video. Please follow, subscribe, it means the world to me. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, like I said, DM me on Instagram and follow me on Instagram. It fires me the fuck up when you guys follow me. I'm almost at 10K followers. DM me all your questions on Instagram. I respond every single day with voice notes. I'm the one responding. Subscribe. It fires me up to do more of these videos. Let me know in the comments if I should do more sit down, share screen style videos. This has to be one of the best TikTok organic product research method videos on fucking YouTube. Appreciate your support. Let's fucking crush it, boys.